Smoke onto the doors. Sound's going to work his way up short. Does he realise that there's two around this corner and a third on the fast rotate if they want him? The answer's no, I think. HiGHLiGHTS has killed his teammate. Oh, it's just as bad as it could really be, other than the single kill that's found. Everybody else, crap. Damage inflicted. Is that a mess? Runners off shots through as well, Faven. He's able to find one of his own elsewhere. Sound still limping on 3 HP. They're going to regroup, head over towards long rouse. Important frag. How does he end up with 2 there? That is not allowed. The flashbang comes in. Oh, it's perfect timing, but a massive whiff from Fuzi as well. Somehow keeps this round plausible for Nexus, but whilst it's a 2v2, you peel back the layers and you realise just how fragile. So, drop down. Through the doors, up towards the B site. Oh, it's a lovely first kill out of Sound, to be fair. It comes at a crucial time with the Tech 9's Faven. Looks away from the tunnels and lets one slip through. That's HiGHLiGHTS. As Blitz finds another. Spams are dead close, but Rouse can't connect. P250 will rock up as well. Brilliant timing. Wipes him out.
Terrorists win.
Rouse, oh my god. Under a lot of pressure with fire at his feet. Just drops the smoke. Wants to stay finally looking a little bit cooler. It's a very good flash. Oh my god, not again. What is happening? With this sort of magnetic completely whiffed. C-Shot, there is no excuse for not finding at least 1 kill there. It should have absolutely been a double. And had he have found that double, this round would be right back in contention. Oh. Yeah, 3v3. That could have been, turns into a 4v2, now a 4v1. Rouse makes sure that that number doesn't go down to 0 just yet, but continues inflicting balance, but with the numbers leaning in favour of 9. Needs to get a rain out on towards the B site. Fuzi and Rouse picking them apart limb by limb. By the time they actually press into B, it's going to be a 2v4, and they won't check the corner. Faven's easy for 2. Doesn't let go of mouse 1. Yes. We never called Kenny yes Kenny's, did we? But if it's that important, I'll ask him. Stick around in mid. The remaining 3 will get onto the bomb site itself. He knows that there's got to be someone lingering round long or through middle. He's absolutely right. That's Zalo gone. And there we go. I'm pretty surprised that 9 are playing this from outside looking in. They will still land their shots. They have plenty of time to get somebody on the site itself as a bit of an anchor. They don't do that. They leave the door open here for Blitz to pull off a clutch, but he doesn't commit. Oh, Zello. Big shot. Faven has to hold the line. The second he crumbles, that's it. Even if they're down in a 3v3, this B site's not all too viable to retake, and even less so. Rouse. This time's actually going to play through it, but oh god, this is a dangerous game. He's just desperate to come and join Faven on the B site. Fuzi straps on his cape and gets up to some heroics, jumping through, lands another. Ooh, 1 for 1 from the Flames. This now gets interesting. Timing, absolutely everything for this final kill. He won't have the information on Sound, but he's playing a pretty routine angle, so towards the B site. Now they look to do the same here on A. It's only Rouse. They'll have support from Kraken coming from long, but it's a good flash. Gives him a little bit of room. He can maneuver beautifully. Lines up 3. Messy on the sprays, but still connects. Kraken will finish off 1 and give Rouse that space and time he needed to adjust for the line. Taps from Launex. Ooh. Favor returned by Faven. That was very crisp. Fuzi, a couple of really nice shots. Actually somehow recovers this round. Such a great start from Nexus. We're brought back down to a 2v2. Oh my god. Hearing him coming, but the flashbang fully blinds. Oh god. Look at this. What a mess. But his way from under. Does find that opening. His way up short instead. Blitz waiting around the corner with the MP9. Brilliant flash. Oh my god, Nexus are playing this perfectly. How do you combat this? When every single duel is being isolated by a flashbang and an SMG charging forward. I mean, I guess the Ooh. Oh god, sound. Wow. Important stuff. Holds down the line, but it might not be enough. Trade to bring. Bombs more than halfway tick, though. Doesn't seem like there's a route back in for Blitz and Adam S. As they'll eventually go for the push. They will have no. I'm not even sure how that's a dink. Kraken. Prior, but they give it a go. It may have been double eco to be fair, but I don't think so. This just gets a little bit scrappy. Nice shots hit though, Zello. Important 1 league, but it's not going to bring much more. Adam S instead wants to see if somebody gets aggressive into the lower tunnels. We've seen that in a few rounds. We saw it in round number 2, actually, from Adam S. And he will still be the first to drop, but not getting aggressive in lower. Instead, it's Kraken doubling down. Huge entries out along. Gorgeous work being done. Able to whittle this down further. Well, one's coming to join from top mid. That is Kraken. He'll be there in time to stop that from getting out of hand, but that could have very easily. Man advantage. The barrel up onto the site. 2 versus 1. I don't fancy Launex's chances at this, although Faven's low as he goes for the peak. It was a dangerous game. Fuzi's missed the routine shot. Now Launex is in the driver's seat for this round. But as the head pokes over, Faven's got to play whack-a-mole. And he's not very good in the arcade. Launex pulls off the clutch. Got number 19. Rao's going to send it right through doors. A lovely headshot. Adam S caught with his pants down. C-Shot's fed up of this game. He just wants to get it done. Kraken comes up, Cat. Zello. Ooh, that is a nice shot. Problem is, so difficult to connect the heads with the AWP. They will work their way up. It is just going to be Launex and Sound. We saw a 2v1 clutch out of Launex in the round prior, but this does feel like too tall a task. Sees another on Cat. Backs it up. There's no time to save here. There's no kits. The incendiary will not be deployed before Fuzi chomps down. Faven will follow up as well. A not bad. I don't know who's calling. It does kind of feel like they're a team without a lot of structure right now because, Jesus, running straight down is to get a little bit of information, spearhead things, and allow themselves to be traded. So far, they're not really set up for it, though. C-Shot's been taken out by Zello. Faven. Great entry. Flashbang round the corner. Blitz. Hasn't even really made himself known yet. I mean, they'll know that the flashbang came from somewhere, so they will be clearing him, but in the chaos of it all, you expect it to should expect to get cleared. Periodically peeking. C-Shot. Oh, wasn't all too ready for that fight. Zello catches him out. Kragan's able to trade back, though. 30 seconds now. They have to pull the trigger here towards A. The rotates are coming in from B. And Nexus need to be quick. Oh, sorry, 9 need to be quick, because Nexus are hot on their heels. The only way that 9 really win this round is if they were a little bit pacier out onto A. They win those fights, even if it's trades that are required. Kragan goes for the spams. Ooh. Alex punished. C-Shot. Through. Dealt with quickly. Had a mess and Blitz. Pulled this back into a 4-on-3. This has been a pretty bizarre round, to be honest. I don't know why. Blitz is re-aggressing, giving opportunities away. Walking down mid. You get dispatched of, and
Terrorists win.
G goes into lower middle. Adamas. Oh, this back a little bit. Big kill from Blitz. Kragan. Fast on the respawn. Yeah, with no success. This makes the retake a whole lot harder. It does seem like they're going to go for it, though. He's trying to deny the plant onto Fav and now starts to escape. Kragan's bullets won't connect either. But Fuzi locked in to shut down the flank. And one by one from Donut, they will fall. Zello eventually.
Terrorists win.
36. Gonna try and work his way through. AK drops down to short, means that there's no threat from Pit, but that will still be a scary angle. Adam S pokes his head over, ends up with the 1, but an instant trade back. Faven's done well. Pathing brilliant here in this round. Blitz comes up. They've already kind of pulled the plug on this round, I think, or at least they had, by the fact that they more time in making the initial call to save and then having a go at it. Molly on the bomb means there's no chance for the defuse, and Zello will be lined up as Rouse takes the HGs there. And just go a little too deep, and as he's tucked in tree behind the logs, doesn't seem to inflict all too much. In retort, on the corner, Blitz bombarded. He's good for 1, but overwhelmed by Rouse, who escapes with a rifle, but low on health. Faven. Out of the apartments will drop as well. Crossfire set up here in brackets. This is going to be real tough to break. They double swing it. Maybe there's a world, but no. Spacing is all off. C-Shot still keeps it going. 31 HP. Confirms that the man he was fighting earlier is still up on the balcony. And he takes another tag, so down to 6 points. He had this perfect element of surprise, and now he gives up his position, and C-Shot's going to play around it. Pokes around the corner, and C-Shot is... Oh, an even better one in response. Flashes over as well. They were really hoping that the cross had already been made to Car, so Launex could have had the drop onto 1 or 2 there. Does end up with... BTN took a break for a few weeks. Adamus is standing until he comes back. Okay, that's really good to know. Thanks for the info. Deserved break, I think, for BTN. He's a real massive recovery from Rouse and Fuzi. Somehow puts this back into a 2v2 after their teammates fall. The aggression into the B site. Rouse got a good angle. Does get cleared by Zello, but pre-fire for both. The how 9 continue to win these rounds with their backs against the wall. Faven, oh my, I'm not sure if that counts as 3 kills via 4. There's a TK in the middle. I'm joking, of course it doesn't, but halfway there as we go into the end of this first half. So 4v2. They'll take control of the site. The C4 will be planted. 9 who... Well on course for 9 rounds now. Nexus and Sound are going to have a go at this. I was really expecting more from Nexus after how this map started, and... Big shots out of Faven. My God. Where does that come from? Oh, a beautiful one-taps. Either way, site's been lost. C4's gonna go down, Sound. Oh, God. Amazing shot connected. Somehow the Jollies truly whiff, and Rouse won't be able to find the head either. Pistol round. That was a little bit weird. Sound. I'll do it for the top of the bow, and yeah, it just sort of hits a weird ledge, goes nowhere. Good trades, Kraken and Fuzi keeping a lid on things, but now it's all onto Fuzi's shoulders, and a double swing overwhelms him. In hindsight, needed to get out of there, played back through the long smoke with 30 seconds. Rouse rocks up to the party. It's a smoking moto though, but what a shot! Aggressive peek, lands the head, drops a smoke of his own and tries to play through. He's punished for his aggression. The Mac-10 returns the favour. Now it's all on to C-Shot. 6 HP. The exact health he was on earlier on when he pulled off the clutch, but that magic number doesn't yield anything for him. Trades a great out onto A. Fuzi ends up with another. It's all onto Launex. And just when Nexus had got the ball rolling and it felt like there was a real opportunity, Sound is actually caught as he falls away as well, so just rubbing salt in the wound. A bad start to a round. Blitz will at least find an entry out onto B. Rouse needs to be careful, he's by himself. He's calling in the cavalry, but the B site might have to be given up here. It will. No need to blow the smoke open, so the Orcs either got to go for pot shots or wait it out. There's no proactivity going on whatsoever. It's about trying to find the exits. This is a round I think they'll be disappointed to lose after how it started. They will make it as expensive as it can be. They'll hold on to 2 of their weapons, and yeah, they got plenty of cash to reinvest. Sounds in the AK. Zello. Oh my God, he's all the way up. Kraken will realise it, but yeah, really needs to be careful here. He'll take the freebie. He knows there's a chance that they can emerge through the smoke behind him, so it is just about trying to do the damage before he falls. C-Shot with another. This is a buy out of Nexus, but as we know, a weak one from losing all 5 in the last. Taps the bomb. Util comes flying. C-Shot's there for the spam. Numbers back in favour of 9, despite going 2 for 1 early on. Sound tucks himself on the side. And he's rain over. Mac-10 sprays down, but only for the one. Sound takes another. That'll be where the line is drawn. Fuzi has to go and grab a kit. Will now get on this defuse, and just in time as well. Does cut that a little fine. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's it. He's just choked it. What is that from Fuzi? All right, well, frustration after that round behind the new box. If they don't get mollied, I don't think the expectation will be that there's 2 here. Instead, they'll actually be the ones to initiate the fight, but yeah, won't be checking for Faven. He'll swing out for 2. The information's there. The spams will come through the smoke. Kraken certainly wasn't off guard in the last round. You know, he's playing just deep from CT, holding arch. It was nice and easy. They do go for that tempo shift, but C-Shot fully blinded. Mouse 1 with the spray and pray. Lines up 3, even through the wood where the car used to reside. Drops the smoke, in for 4. The ace could settle this. No, Adames denies it. Ends up with a second as well, but it won't go any further. Rouse will finish off the job.